Let's see.
How long we gonna be on? Oh,
here we go. Hello, hello, hello. We are live.
That was
look
nice.
who it is. It's Gio.
That was a nice little intro.
Right. It worked. I mean, look, It got 9 people. 10, 9.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Welcome.
Oh my God.
My mobile says 14, so 17.
Right.
Nice.
It's fake news.
Okay.
Definitely fake news. But we have some topics to talk about.
Yeah, we do. I got to get a chair that's not squeaking, guys. This is terrible. Can you hear that?
Are you sure that's your chair?
Oh, doesn't sound like a chair.
What room are you in?
I'm at the bar, don't you know?
Oh, you're in the bar. So what are you drinking? It's dry January for you, isn't it?
It is dry January. So can I just tell you something funny? A couple years ago, I was drinking these all day in the summer, and my mom finally says to me after 2 days of being here, "You drink a lot of them, don't you?" And I'm like, "I do." And I'm like, "Mom, you realize this is like water?" And she was like, "Oh my God." She really thought, I guess I was just drinking all day. I'm like,
she thinks you're throwing them back.
Yeah, I'm like, it's literally water.
I want to give a quick shout out to Carrie Dennis for giving us our audio check of the evening. Thank you, Carrie. That will that helps us know that this is working. So in the comments, folks, go ahead and drop some comments. We have some topics to talk about tonight, but we want to hear what you want to hear, so that way we can guide this discussion tonight. But first, let's introduce the team. We'll start with Jackie.
Oh, why? Thank you. I'm
Ladies
Jackie
first.
O. I joined WBEL-Air in 2019, and here we are. We only had 12,000 viewers, by the way, that day.
Wow. That was like after the mall post.
No, we were here for Mall So Hard.
Yeah. So
that was COVID. Yeah, that was COVID.
Yeah, because Mall So Hard. I remember when the security guy came up to me inside the mall on our second encounter. The mall guy came up, snuck up on me in the mall. And then I'm like, wait a second. I'm looking around, and there's 2 people in the mall, 3. My daughter, myself, and Paul. And Paul comes running out from behind, and he goes, he goes, "I just found out you're not a real news station." And I said, I said, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. And then I said, we only have 11,000 followers. I said, but I have a feeling at 5:30, you're going to be very popular. And at 5:30 p.m., he became very popular for the Mall So Hard video.
Is his name really Paul, or are you calling him Paul Blart Mall Cop?
I mean, I don't want to be demeaning, but I believe that's his nickname is Paul Blart. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's name, Paul. Every mall cop is Paul.
I didn't know that. You just taught me.
Regardless of build or where you work, everybody. Once you get deputized as a mall cop, you become Paul Blart.
Yeah, that's it. Your rank is Paul. That's what they.
I'm never going to forget that again. That's amazing. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's it. But we got here. I thought it was 12,000. So I guess even less, but it's crazy to see where we are now.
Almost 40,000 now.
Yeah.
Just shy. Yeah. We need like 600 more people for 40,000, but we're getting there. But you know, it's 40,000.
Start sharing it. Everybody watching tonight, start sharing it out.
Tell them who you are.
You know what I appreciate? It's not about the numbers, but none of our people are anonymous. It's not like a group page.
Exactly.
So shout out to all of you with names out there. Love it.
Even if your name is Paul.
Yes.
So all you Pauls. I have a name. I'm Kenny C. I have a name. I'm Kenny C. I've been here for a little bit longer than Jackie when Gio and I would get on our own Facebook pages, make a stupid snow report up at the Hickory Wawa. And that's where I would start getting the idea of this. my trusty, handy dandy snow stick, which I haven't been able to dip my stick into anything this winter really yet. So
That's a sad face.
Wow, what that?
I didn't know it was prop night.
Yeah,
Kenny's got his stick. You got your flop hat. What else? What else is going on here?
There's a lot of things I brought just in case we need them. You just never know.
But anyway, yeah. Hopefully, Nicole Thurlow. She's been waiting to see my stick since last winter. She is my number one stick fan. Is Nicole?
She loves your big stick.
Yeah.
She does.
I ran into her at the ShopRite supermarket sweep, and she said, "Where's Kenny and his big stick?" And
she never misses it. Never. Every year that post, as soon as we go live with the stick, she is like, it's like she knows when you're gonna get the stick out.
And you know what? It doesn't matter. Even if it's cold, I'm still getting my stick out.
Right.
I mean, does not matter.
Yeah.
We got some waves. We got Kim's waving to us. Dawn says we look. Dawn Ambrose said we're looking good, but she must have our video must not be coming through to her screen too well.
Oh, please. We look great. And look at these. I mean, the hoodies are, I can't even believe how great these are. So comfy.
We didn't plan that, though.
Thank you, Yorktown.
They sound amazing. Yep, they look amazing. Speaking of Yorktown, let's give a shout out to Yorktown Apparel over on Gateway Drive for making our hoodies. I'm going to give 3 special shout outs. One to Wessel Insurance for sponsoring the page for like 2.5 years. They've been awesome. Also a welcome to Richardson's Florist, your local florist. And then, of course, our newest addition is Dr. Melissa Nevitt from WBEL-Air Dental Arts. So we're surrounded by great people. And Kenny and Jackie got some new people coming on board. So if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up on the inbox. Tell us who you want to work with, and you can get a custom account with whoever you want. But
tomorrow night I should be showcasing a restaurant that's pretty new in Bel-Air. I'm going to get a video of like what I order, how to order, things like that. So stay tuned for that tomorrow evening. I see George said, hey, he likes to call me Jenny O. I'm surprised he hasn't said it yet, but hey, George.
George Evans. Good man.
You know George.
All right. So I'm going to go to the notes. I want to tell the people some of the topics that we have in mind for tonight.
Let me answer a question real quick. There is a very important question from Lauren Barber. It says, does Kenny have a mustache? Does it look like I'm growing like one of them Morgan, like young country Gunnar Henderson kind of? Now that I'm retired, I'm like trying different
Find
things.
Yourself.
I couldn't get like a beard because I can't grow it like right here, but I could get a goatee. So I said, let's try the mustache. So it'll probably be
That's a good observation because I didn't even pick that up.
I know.
And I didn't either.
She is.
I thought you were going for like the junior Ron Jeremy look, but there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, either a handlebar mustache or one of the Ron Jeremy, because I need a job. I need another job now that I'm retired. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to find us. There we are. I was trying to find us live to see where we're at here because I want to be able to read the comments like Kenny does. There we go. Now I got them on the big screen next to me. All right, so here are some of the topics we're thinking about talking about tonight. Costco, Hartford Mall, Copper Mine, Steelfish. I'm going to do a weather translation from Tanner Ciro at TMC Weather.
We need to get him on here with us one night.
Yes, he's at an event this evening because I talked to him about getting him on live because I think it would be great to meet our teen meteorologist, 16 years old. The kid's a prodigy. He's got over 12,000 followers already. He'll probably have 50,000 before the end of the year, no doubt.
Very accurate. He's been very accurate.
Are you done with your list? Because I had a couple that I don't think you mentioned.
Oh, stand by, Mama. Stand by. I'm right in the middle.
He's got them all. Because somebody said.
No, I don't have them all. I have some.
Okay.
So Kenny mentioned the Verizon outage. This weekend is unused gift card day. So let's we'll want to talk to people, see where they have gift cards to. I have some ancient ones that I don't even know if they work, but I'll try them out. There's some bingo events I want to talk about. But anyway, all right, Jackie, what do you have in queue?
People want to talk about BGE. They've been going off about that. The Costco, I think you mentioned that. The Ravens this week. A lot going on with that. HCPS. People have been all over that. Yeah, all over social media, all the groups. And, you know, I think some places are afraid to talk about that, but we're not.
Wait, did you say HCPS?
I did.
No. Hold on. Breaking news.
No more breaking news.
Anybody hear those sirens? I think they're heading to a dumpster fire. Oh,
no more breaking news.
Breaking news. There's a dumpster fire at the Roberti building in Bel-Air.
Oh, no more breaking news. Oh, yeah. So that's a lot of some of the things. I have some fun things I saw people complaining about on social media this week that I wanted to mention. So,
right.
Yeah.
So CJ Jeffrey says we have good topics.
She says excellent topics. I think it's a she. I can't. I'm sorry. The picture's tiny. So CJ, if you're whoever you are, thank you.
You know, he says excellent topic. So which topic in the viewer comments, you guys tell us which of the topics we brought up that you want us to talk about first, and we'll go with that.
I love it.
We'll wait for him to come in here.
Let's see who's first.
Honestly, guys, like this is just our first time doing this. We want to make a regular thing out of it. We're just kind of piloting the approach. So we're going to fine tune it for you as much as we can. And sorry if I'm loud. I got these new mics. Look how fuzzy.
The mall. We got first one. Gail said the mall.
Okay.
I was at the mall today, and just breaking news. I want to let everybody know that the bathrooms are still open at the mall. So
Gio's not paying attention because he's listening to us and watching himself while we're live. He literally is
trying to shut the mic off on the other computer.
Yeah, turn your volume down. You should know that.
Rookie.
When you call into a radio station, there is what the radio people say, a delay.
A delay.
In audio. So
I'm experiencing a processing delay at the moment.
But we got a couple mall comments.
Yeah,
but
let's start with the mall.
I know you missed it because your eyes were wandering around, but I was at the mall today, and breaking news is the bathrooms are still open at the mall.
Well, that's important.
They haven't shut down. They still got the you put a quarter in and do your weight. That thing's still there. It's kind of green. That machine.
You did that?
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, by the bathroom.
I was just saying, it's got like the grip things or something.
No, you just stand on it. I think it's there from the 80s, but you can still put a quarter in and tell your weight. No,
it'd be cool if it was like that fortune telling thing from Big, the movie with was it Zoltar?
Yes, I'm obsessed with that.
All right, so Hartford Mall, Christopher's has been there for 30 years. And they are looking to relocate somewhere. I know he's trying to get somewhere on Main Street. Ironically, Christopher's is owned by a young man named Christopher. And he said that they have moved locations inside that mall approximately 25 times, which is crazy.
Wow.
And Friendly's is out, unfortunately. So that no happy ending there.
I noticed finish line. I noticed the finish line. They reached the finish line and they're gone.
Really?
They were gone.
Yeah. I went yesterday to the mall, and I'm hoping that the eyebrow threading place is going to stay nearby, because without them, I'm going to look like I have a caterpillar running across my forehead to the finish line. So
that would be a good thing. Because
That's
they said that you can predict weather with caterpillars. So we could just look at your eyebrows and have the forecast.
I'll have like the Joe Flacco going on if they disappear. It's going to be terrible. So they can't leave. And the F3, I think the flip, I'm saying it by the same, but the tumbling facility, she's hoping that they're going to just kind of maybe move over a few spaces or what have you, but they plan to be there in that location. And that's a great place. So I hope that, a lot of those places don't just completely leave that area.
Right. Yeah. So here's my theory. I've been looking at the blueprints that were drawn up by Frederick Ward Associates on Main Street, Bel Air. They seem to be the architects for the new developers. And it looks like all of Macy's is going to be ripped off the mall, just like they did with Sears. So it looks to me, and I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing on the blueprint right now, it looks like they're going to actually save that the section of the mall that was between Macy's and Sears. And I'm sure that's going to be redeveloped into something. What? We have no idea. But I think that'll be really interesting if that building stays, because that would be, well, without a doubt, it'd be the largest indoor space anywhere in Hartford County. So rumored to have some grocery stores. But if you take a walk with me in the mall, just mentally put yourself in this hallway. It's the hallway where the shoe department is, shoe department Encore. If you're walking out the back door and you're going to be heading out to the parking lot, and if you look far in the distance, you're going to see Office Depot because their sign is always wrong. It's always unlit. And PetSmart and Dollar Tree, where the infamous sinkhole was. As soon as you cross the driveway, walking out of the back of the mall, you will have apartments right there. It's going to be 4-story apartments with a 4-story garage. And that's going to be right there outside the mall. But that section of the mall looks like it's going to stay, but I have a feeling that it's going to be completely reconfigured on the inside.
Mm-hmm. That's
maybe they'll
about
surprise
what
us.
I got from it.
Maybe they'll surprise us. Oh, good news is they're going to put a bank somewhere near Waldo's because we need another bank in Bel Air. That's for sure.
That's a problem too. Is where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? It's going to go. Waldo and Santa.
Yeah. Maybe they're saving a spot for them. Who knows? Gail Dash says, forget the bathrooms. What happens in those bathrooms? Stays in those bathrooms.
I had to go.
We hope.
So what's the time frame they want to know? I don't think we really know. I mean, the last thing I saw was there's 2 grocery stores that are both owned apparently by Amazon. That's the latest rumor mill. They said it was like Amazon Fresh and Whole Foods are both going in there.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Redundant, but okay. So I mean, I just don't think anybody I don't understand the secrecy, but or maybe it's not secrecy. Maybe they don't know. It's just been so weird. We've been watching this happen for so long. It's just tell us something already.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can pull somebody in online here. Let's see.
What about Costco? People are asking about that. I saw that they put Bel Air government put out a request for community input. Let's be real. At the end of the day, it's going to be whatever works best for the town and what they think people want or whatever. You know what I mean? I appreciate the input.
Yeah, but actually just to clarify, so Costco is outside of town limits. Town limits ends at just south of McPhail Road. So that was actually the Hartford County government that was seeking input on the traffic.
Right. But I'm saying they're going to do whatever is best for the area in their opinion, no matter, I feel like what we say. I feel like they should have, we already thought it was coming. They were supposed to have traffic studies. I don't know what happened with any of that.
No, so I did click around the website.
Okay.
And there are traffic studies. It actually shows the flow of traffic at different times of days because they had traffic meters out throughout all the intersections surrounding the lots. And it showed the traffic on Plumtree Road, trying to leave Bright Oaks. It showed traffic on 924. It showed traffic on Bel Air South Parkway. So right now we know that roundabout.
The figures, what was the findings?
So the findings were that there's already a lot of traffic, most of it heading to 7 Brew.
I could have told him that for free.
That's my new game in the morning. I I'm not going to 7 Brew because I make my own coffee in my office here at home, but I just go on Waze just to see if there's a backup in the morning. So far this week, it looked good. I don't know.
I went this morning. This is crazy. I went this morning on the way to work because it was the first time I drove by it, and there wasn't like a line everywhere. It was just at the start of turning into their parking lot. And by the time I just got through the wait of the drive-through, my coffee was like warm because I ordered it. Yeah, I ordered it at the start of as soon as you turn into their parking lot. So I was right there. That's where I got to go right into the, I was at the end, but I was right in the lot. And by the time I went through the little, around the location, my coffee wasn't even hot. I mean, it was good. It was tasty, but I had to get to work and heat it up. And I was kind of like, merp. Like, I like that first sip of Dunkin' when it burns my tongue and I can't feel my flesh.
So I'm thinking, I don't even know if it's possible, but what if they did an entrance and exit on the 24 side and filter traffic? Yeah, for the Costco, and just filter traffic there.
Yeah, why not? And I'm for the Costco. I'm a fan, but I'm also not stupid. It's going to be hellacious getting in and out.
And I would think something entrance and exit on the 24 would have to have a traffic signal as well.
Yeah.
But there's not much room between, what is that, Plum Tree, and I think the next one down would be
WBEL-Air South Parkway.
And maybe some of the traffic to 7 Brew will slow down if they get their second Harford County location there is rumored to have.
There could be rumors to have two more locations.
Not 2.
Yeah.
You just heard it.
There are some rumors about one in Forest Hill and a location in Edgewood.
Yep.
Well, all right. So they're following the Chick-fil-A model. Build one. If it's incredibly stupid popular for more than a week, build 7 more.
Exactly.
Right. I got rumor that the 2-story Chick-fil-A got the kibosh, but I don't know. Some people still say it's coming. That would be on the lot of the Bertucci's. I just want to see it for funsies.
Yeah.
2-story Chick-fil-A. You pull up, they lower it down to you in a basket from the second story.
Drone it.
Old school. Like enough from Italy.
That's our Costco update. Nobody knows. We still don't know. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
But hey, 24 gas pumps if they build it.
Now, where the heck is that going to? That's crazy.
So if Costco comes, it's going to be 24 gas pumps, the Costco, the parking lot, and then I think 5 pad sites, which means that they could build another Chick-fil-A or something else there too. You can make all kinds of stupid.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's going to be a cluster.
Oh, can I throw a wild card in here since I just mentioned Chick-fil-A? Viewer comments. All right, viewers, get your thumbs ready. Raising Cane's. How is it? Like, I don't know.
Traffic. You went the first week.
Yeah, is it everything it's cracked up to be? Is it great? I mean, Chick-fil-A sent out free coupons today, in the mail. That was kind of crazy. So
that is crazy. Is Raising Cane's taking their business?
Melissa Davis says, "Let's just add Buc-ee's while we're at it." Listen,
don't play with me.
I'm all for that. I mean, I was just recently went to the new Buc-ee's in Virginia.
I saw that. I was mad you didn't bring me anything. I love Buc-ee's.
Yeah, it was. I had a cart full of stuff. I mean, just stuffed animals and clothes and beef jerky and gummy bears, and we got the sandwiches, and it was. Oh, and I got a 5-gallon bucket as you walk in. I didn't need it, but it was only $3.98, and I was like, 5-gallon bucket. The prices are actually pretty good for being like that type of store with the draw that they're having. I mean, it was normal. A hat, $15. That's pretty normal. So, oh yeah, I got a hat too. So, I didn't get to meet the big guy though.
Talking about hot, look at the comment section on Raising Cane's.
No taste.
You want to read some of them out?
It's okay. It's a dud. There's no taste. 1 star. Cane's. I like that one. Cane's. Nah. Bland. I haven't been there yet. I just want to go there and like eat outside on the patio when the weather gets nice. So maybe I'll go to Chick-fil-A
All right.
and then go over onto
Yeah,
the.
and
I
that's
almost
a
said the
great
front.
idea. Jackie and I did that on the first night, and it was it's so romantic to hear all the cars on Route 1 just, like you're trying to eat a chicken finger without biting your finger when one of those stupid ass crackle cars comes by. Pap, 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 it's
Well,
all
you duck under
stupid.
the table.
The best part was when the lady came by and she's like, "Do you guys need anything else?" And I forgot what we asked for. I think it was like more sauce or something because it comes with like a little cup of sauce. And they were like, "Yeah, we can't do that. You have to pay extra." And then we asked for something else, and they were like, "Yeah, we can't do that." And you're looking at them like, "Okay."
I mean, we're not trashing. We're just telling
No, but it was so
sharing
funny.
experiences. Just sharing
It
experiences.
was funny. No, I mean, the food was. I think the sauce was probably like the best thing for me.
Well, I think I hear more about the sauce than I do any of it. I
It's
was
good.
one
The
at
sauce
one
is
in
really good.
Dallas. I was at one in Dallas a few years ago, and it was like, the sauce was like the big thing. The rest of it was, I guess it was okay,
The
but
people there were really nice, though. The
Yes.
staff was really sweet. So I
Yes,
can't
and
knock
they
that.
were very willing to be supportive of the community, the school
Yep.
community, all that. So
Yeah.
I'll give them thumbs up for that.
For sure.
The sauce, I mean, I would say the sauce is like if you went to Burger King, got their spicy dip, added some water to it, and mixed it up.
No
Yeah.
way. It's
That's-
tasty.
that's-
I think it's tasty.
Or Old Bay mayo and vinegar. I don't know.
ew,
Huh.
There you
Old
have
Bay
it.
mayo and vinegar. Oh,
It's probably
Well,
why I like
that's-
it. I like all that.
Maybe.
mixed together.
Yeah, why not?
All right, we're gonna do.
But if
Taste test.
Sophia from Honest Bread says it's bland, that woman is a gastronomic genius. So I will trust anything she says about food right there.
She is good. Well, all right, so we covered, like, we talked about the Costco, the mall. What else, guys? Where else should we go with this?
All right, notes. Let's look at the notes. All right. So the other day we asked what lasts longer, copper or steel. So I'm going to put this out here, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going to put it out. Because if our viewers send us a message, I like to investigate things. Not really in the point where like we get one word and I'm just going to put something out on the news. So I called. Now I also received about 30 messages from multiple people, affiliated, unaffiliated with the businesses. And they said, hey, here's the rumor. We were told that Coppermine is buying Steelfish, and Steelfish will be closed in 30 days. So I called both locations and sent an email. When I called Steelfish, I got the what, huh, shocked, confused, and almost like, who is this fool, and hung up on. Okay, that's fine. I gave you an opportunity to answer. Then I emailed Coppermine, and no response from them. So we're at this point we go with popular rumor from the inbox.
Now, was the when you called Steelfish, was it a manager that was like, I don't know, buy or whatever? Or was
I
it
asked
just
for a
whoever
manager.
answered
I spoke to one person who answered the phone. Then I asked for the manager. A different voice got on the phone. I mentioned the situation. They sound surprised. And then, yeah. But then I was almost like left on red, So,
well, there are some employees, and I do know one of them who they're pretty much being kept in the dark with a lot of it. But there's some that have been there for a while that kind of see some writing on the wall with some things and maybe getting
like the note in the kitchen that says 14 days left. I saw that note. Just kidding.
Yeah, they got a whiteboard out front. They took off their specials of the day and they just got a countdown going.
Happy New Year.
There's other restaurant breaking news too. Well, not really restaurant. Well, maybe, I guess. Well, there were some complaints going around social media. People were upset about Flavor no longer offering free cupcakes on people's birthdays. That there was an outcry.
I didn't even know that existed.
Wow. Now you do, but it's gone. I'm sorry.
At that location.
Yeah, it's at the one over by Steelfish. That's what made me think of it. They no longer offer the free birthday cupcakes, so you're gonna have to go somewhere else for your free treat. I don't know. People were complaining. The Facebooks were booking. They were booking.
So Tanner from
Tanner chimed in.
Tanner from TMC Weather just checked in.
Hey.
So I need to find a way. You guys keep talking amongst yourselves.
Hey, Tanner.
I'm going to try to find a way to switch streams over here and send him an invite so we can bring him on.
Oh, yes. And I want
to know what's up with all this wind.
No, I want to show off my stick. I got to show Tanner my stick. We got to get him.
Show Tanner your stick the first night we meet him, dude.
Oh, he's young. Be careful.
Hey, he's a meteorologist. He gets it. We'll get him out on WBEL-Air. We'll get him out on Main Street with us.
You're gonna scare him away.
I don't even think he drives yet, bro. Stand by.
Jill said she's upset because the free cupcake was one of her birthday stops. I'm so sorry. I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but there was some rage on the Facebookers about it, so I wanted to mention it. That wasn't the first place complaint on Facebook that we saw this week, but it was definitely up there. Also, kudos to Kenny C. My mother texted me and she says, "Oh my gosh, is Harbaugh really going to Pittsburgh and Tomlin's coming here?"
Well, Facebook said it, so it had to be true.
I was like, Mom, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what was, like, nobody knows. Again, we don't know what's happening with that. There was, people were complaining about, oh, we let Harbaugh go. We should have let Lamar go. We should have let them both go. Nobody had to go. But, so I feel like something had to change, obviously.
Yeah. Well, over the quite a few years, there's been a lot of consistency with the problems. Not using the running game when you're supposed to. It happened in the playoffs. It happened a few weeks ago. We've changed coordinators. We've changed defensive court. We've changed everybody. But there's been one consistent thing, and it was Harbaugh. I met the guy a few times, and very nice guy. But it was just time for a change, and I knew he wouldn't last long. When with going to the Giants, he's got some weapons, and will probably do okay. The problem is I don't know if he's taken Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, with him.
That's some of the rumors too.
That's a combination that didn't work out well here. So it's like,
right.
We'll see.
But honestly, the Giants face the same problem that the Ravens have been dealing with, is that fourth quarter lead being blown. So can he,
we need whatever, whoever we get will have to, we get a fourth quarter lead. We got to play to put the other team away. You don't want to play to not lose, because if you step back, that's when people jump ahead of you.
Right. It's like they let off the gas when you can't let off the gas. I don't know. It was definitely, it's been weird for the past couple seasons, but now both my teams are out. So I'm just going to watch on the couch like everybody else.
And Gio's trying to get, because we can, over the next week or so, we can talk NFL playoffs and sport. That's football, Gio.
Gio's going to have to
you guys can teach me about sports. That'll be good. I'll learn.
We'll try.
Were you able to get a hold of Tanner?
I did. He's actually on his way back from an event, so he won't make this stream tonight, but we'll bring him on in the future for sure.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely. We'll do this. We're hoping to do this regularly on Thursdays. So good stuff.
Yeah. So if you have your pens and pencils ready, I have an event or two to share.
Me?
Not for you, the viewers. We're not doing this for us. Oh, but look at you guys. You're so good. So there is a kitten bingo coming up in May, Friday, May 8th. Officer Rick Krause is going to be calling the numbers. I'll be emceeing the event. But even sooner than that,
sounds perfect.
Officer Krause actually sent us a bingo event as a fundraiser for the Police Explorers, and that is going to be January 30th, and this is in conjunction with the WBEL-Air Lions, another fantastic organization here. So Police Explorer Bingo, January 30th at the WBEL-Air Armory, 37 North Main Street, 6 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. and tickets are only $20 and it goes to a good cause. The oh, and Charmaine, I love the chat board. Everybody's in here. That Wendy Huber asked about what happened to grandfathering people in for the cupcakes at Flavor. We got Kimberly says something about Harbaugh changed from one Jackson's to another. In my opinion, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think she meant in New York, maybe.
Oh, in New York. Okay, gotcha. See, once I should not comment on sports stuff. I'll just stop right there.
It's okay. We can help you.
Charmaine commented about sled wreckers. She said, "Thanks for getting to the bottom of Santa's sled damage. Glad it's getting resolved." Yeah. So if you were following the sled wrecker post, two young men, 115, 118, were using Santa's sled on Main Street as an obstacle for their skateboards, and they were skating across the top. Joe's giving that the sad face, and rightfully so. We're going to give that the gong shame. Jackie's this studio audience is engaged tonight. I love it. But yeah, anyway, we identified them within 30 seconds of releasing their pictures. One was 15, one was 18, one from a public school, one from a private school. And Bel-Air PD went knocking on their door and arranged a meeting with them. And they're both paying the restitution that is totaling about $1,000. And they're both going to do, I believe, 8 hours of community service each for Bel-Air Winter Wonderland. They're going to help take down the lights and stuff. By the way, if you enjoyed all the lights on Main Street this year, those were all put up by volunteers. And this Saturday, weather permitting, at 10 a.m., they're going to start taking the lights down from Main Street. And they're looking for more volunteers. So,
well, Tanner might want to tell them to hold off because I think it might be... Maybe, I don't know, the S word's a 4-letter word right now in Maryland, but it might do something.
All right.
What 4-letter word's that?
No.
S-H-H-H.
No. Every time anybody says it, it never shows up. So we're not saying it anymore. So.
Yeah. Wait. I thought it was, you said every time somebody says it never shows up. I thought it was the word was going to be laptop, but all of a sudden they show up. Oh, by the way, I also got word that on not just St. Patrick's Day, but on Mardi Gras this year, you have to wear green on Mardi Gras this year.
All right. All right. We're going there. We're going there at HCPS. We're going to go there. We need to go there because there are so many teachers, admin, people that are so angry right now that the press that is being like the most attention to things is all the negative, of course, because that's what typical media, and that's what the report, that's what's hot. People follow bad news. There are so many great things happening in our public schools that are being completely missed because of the poor choices and allegations and things for a few people. It is so sad. I can't tell you how many of my friends are just so angry about it.
I can understand that. Kenny and I both did, over 28 years in law enforcement. And, you want one rotten egg, one bad apple spoils the bunch and makes everybody look bad. But I agree. There are a lot of amazing things going on in the Harford County Public Schools. I'll come right out and tell you that the music programs in the Harford County schools are just phenomenal. When you see those marching bands and listen to the orchestras and the chorale, or was it choral societies and stuff, like there's incredible artists, teachers, science projects, like a lot of good things coming out of the schools, and unfortunately they are overshadowed right now.
They are.
And in other breaking news,
start in elementary school with that, Gio. Like those bands, I mean, they start in elementary school. We went to a chorus concert last night for 5th grade, and I'm like, these kids are killing it. Like playing in, the orchestra and the band and singing. And it's like, there's so much talent and there's so many dedicated staff, people that show up to things where you're not paid to show up. And none of that gets showcased or makes the news. We don't highlight when a student who maybe used to have mental health issues and couldn't even make it into a doorway finally starts coming to school with a smile on their face. Do we know about any of those kids? No, they exist. It's sad. It sucks. There are teachers who are taking these kids from whole grade levels because COVID, let's be real, that impacted a lot of the education of our students, and a lot of them are behind. And now we're starting to see some of the gaps closing, but we can't even celebrate any of that because we're overshadowed by so many salacious, stories. It really does make teachers angry.
Yep, I get it.
Not that I know.
I had one teacher lash out at me. I even know her, but that's okay. She's okay to have her opinion. I didn't appreciate her comment about the fires because that was real news. And if anybody watched, how I covered the fires, especially the one that, listen, I fell for a quick trap and realized what was going on. And I ended the stream because nobody needed to watch somebody's, life and dream burn down. But what we did do was we got a lot of people.
You did something good.
Yeah, and a lot of people came out and supported those guys. And we're doing trying to do good things and share stories of positive things.
Sophia's given me a standing ovation for my speech.
Yes,
where's my clapping? Where's my clapping?
I was gonna say,
hold on.
There's some clapping you can do.
Yeah, there is. Hold on. There we go.
Thank you. Steps off my soapbox. But yeah, that video, when that comment was made to you that you saw somebody's tragedy and you ran and thought views, I was like, wait, there are plenty of things we can make fun of Gio for views that he has done in the past. Let's be for real. But helping somebody that can't find missing pets after a fire, I didn't see that as you.
No, that was a different one. That was I was asked to go there by the search crew because
it was the other fire.
Yeah, they were
trying to. You started that one out with, look, avoid the area.
Yeah,
because this was going on. We don't need, and you weren't even close, but you got to give room to the emergency vehicle because the emergency response was having trouble getting there. And when people see it, they're going to try to get closer. But I mean, your main thing at the beginning there was stay away from the area.
Right. Like you can see all that you need to see on the video. Because the amount of traffic that was coming in there and then watching the ladder trucks try to get in there was sad, because what if there was somebody trapped in there? I mean, I have the presence of mind that I parked blocks and blocks away, that I was nowhere near the scene because I wasn't going to block a hydrant or, a truck getting in. And even Kimberly here says, well, thank you, Kimberly. She says, grant yourself some grace. You do the best you can and you learn as you go. That is true. This is a 100% a learning lesson. And Gail says, thank you for sharing my friend's fire in Bel-Air. So we hope that it helps people.
There's a question in the comments for us. It said, I've been wondering, do you guys get paid to do this? And how do you find all these fun things to report? You all do a great job.
Oh, that's awesome. So truth be told, for 3 years, it was 100% just us. Probably about 4 years of us just running out doing things. And I actually put my relationship at risk one night because the house shook and all of a sudden the inbox blew up and, hey, Gio, there's a huge water main break over on what was it, East Ring Factory Road. And I went out to go run and cover the story on this huge water main break. And my wife was in the kitchen and she turned around, she's like, really? You're going to leave me now to go cover this story? Like, for what? And I was like, wow, you're right. 5 minutes later, I was in a puddle, covering that breaking water main break. But so 99% of what we do is just us covering stories. And, we get a ton of viewer tips because we have, I guarantee we have the best audience in all of social media as far as like positive people that, know that we're not about politics, we're not about drama, we're not about stuff. We'll poke at things and we'll make some fun, right? But we do have some sponsors. There are people that help us out, like Wessel Insurance. You'll see us highlighting local businesses. Yeah, so it depending on the mood. So if it's a good thing, Jackie, good is blue. Yeah, that's the happy one. And then show them the sad one.
And then for the sled wreckers, we gave them
the sad face.
Wah, wah, wah.
Or do we call the Gong of Shame? So, yeah, but anyway, so we have Wessel Insurance that helps us out. We have Dr. Melissa Nevitt from WBEL-Air Dental Arts, and also John and family from Richardson's Florist and Bel Air on Main Street. So, right, they help us, get equipment. They also help cover our time because, listen, we're three very busy individuals. We have kids, we have families, and we can't just be doing everything for free. That'd be like going into the liquor store and say, "Hey, can I have a free bottle of wine?" Or going into the restaurant and say, "Hey, can I have a free dinner?" You can't do that. You got to cover your tongue out. But Margaret De Castro, I met her in person. She's a lovely woman. I met her at Walgreens, actually, and she came up and introduced herself. By the way, if you ever see Kenny or Jackie or I out, come say hi. We're friendly. We don't bite.
Yeah, we love it.
Love saying hello to you guys.
Yeah. Keep letting us know what you might want to hear, and if we're back next Thursday. If this is, we didn't bore you enough, or if we kept you entertained, or before all the TV shows come on at 8:00, we got you. I still got to eat dinner. Matter of fact, it's ready. My son and his girlfriend is fixing us a pasta dinner tonight.
Oh, retirement, and you don't have to cook anymore.
White vodka sauce type something, and so
all right.
College kids, man, they're home, so we gotta. They said they're good, so we're gonna try it.
Yeah,
put them to work.
Hey, I see Charmaine Lippy Sterla has well, she just said happy retirement, Kenny. We're happy for you.
Thank you.
I want to give a shout out to Charmaine for a couple reasons. One, Charmaine is a para educator for Harford County Public Schools. And if any of you know the work that para educators do, I swear to God, I have goosebumps right now. I can't even show you. It's like up and down. Para educators do some amazing and crazy work in our schools. And they are the unsung heroes, and they are the most underpaid people in the world. And I hate it. But Charmaine also owns Old Line Mercantile on Office Street in Bel Air. And not only is it a great store, but it actually gives downtown Bel Air some place to go where you can shop at a local shop. Her and her husband, Tony, they make their handmade crafts. But I also got to give a shout out to the viewers, because the other day they put out a call. They were just shy of 2,100 followers, and they were really looking to make 2,100 followers. So I shared that post and I said, "Hey guys, let's help them out." Well, she got 400 more followers right after we shared that. You guys responded. So she's over 2,500 followers. If you don't know what that means to a small business, ask Sophia from Honest Breads. Ask anybody, to like a page, to follow a page costs nothing, but it really makes a difference because those pages can reach more people. It shares more, like even for us, like if one like, one follow means the world to us, because that means we're reaching more people. So if we're sharing a story about the little girl that needs the liver transplant, or the family that's looking for their lost pet, or a good deal on something that's happening in the community, or a new business that we want to support, right? Every like, every follow helps. And Charmaine says she loves her job. She's a wonderful person. Dave Campion just chimed in. He's another awesome guy that we've met through the thing. And now Charmaine just said almost 500. And she always says, my cup runneth over. And by the way, you got to meet her manager, Alex, sweetest kid in the world. He loves George Washington and the other George, Gio. So he's a good man.
Oh, Lord.
So,
well, it looks like we have some good comments about coming back next week. So we might have 4 viewers next week.
Let's go.
So let us know if you want us to do this again. We'd actually like to bring some of you, the viewers, on. We'll have to schedule it because I can send you a link in advance and bring you on screen. And I can have, I think we can have up to like 10 guests at a time. So I'd like to rotate in some of our sponsors. I'd like to rotate in.
I was going to say that sponsors could do that, because if you can't, like, we can't all go to your location, or maybe you're somewhere that like does online, stores. That's a great idea for a sponsorship. Yeah.
So if you want to sponsor the page, it's not an advertisement pitch, but that helps us do what we do. And, it's good stuff. Just shoot us a message and say, hey, I want to work with Kenny C. I got a country thing going on, or a sports thing, or I want to work with Jackie O. I want to know about this food thing, or, hey, I want to work with that fool, the other fool, or through all three of us. Whatever.
All three of us. Yeah.
Good deal.
All right. So I think we covered almost everything that we wanted to. Go get your pasta, Kenny C. I think we covered everything we wanted to. We didn't go off about BGE, but I think there's been plenty of that on the socials.
Yeah. But I listen, for our first live video since COVID, like our first live StreamYard video, I think this went really well. I'd love to do this again every Thursday night at 7:00, as long as we don't have a concert or something going on. Thank you, Margaret, for saying hometown reporters rule. Yeah, listen, we're as local as it gets, but whether you're in Falston, northern Baltimore County, if you're in Perryville, Havre de Grace, we want to hear your stories. Aberdeen's rebuilding. There's great places in Edgewood. Share them with us. Let us know. We want to get around and highlight all the good things that are close to us. All right.
For sure.
Yes, of course, Wessel Insurance. About time you showed up, guys. Tim, Michelle, and Dave. Wessel Insurance, 443-499-2100. If I just got that right.
Bye.
If I didn't get that right,
I can't even see
the page, because it's all over the page. But Kenny went to eat.
He's going, my pasta's getting cold. I gotta go upstairs.
Like he doesn't have a microwave. I should bring him back on stage without his permission. Anyway, guys.
Happy Grace Ice Fest is coming up. I had that written down on another notebook. You're right. I forgot. It's February, but we'll touch on that next week. That's something I'll write down for next week. All right?
All right, good. And Wessel's been here all along, so that's good.
Oh, that's funny.
And Lisa says, come see her farm when it's open. I guess it's a lavender farm.
Oh, I am 100% coming there. Reach out, Lisa.
Right, Lisa.
We can do a partnership.
I'm gonna stay live. I want Lisa to comment about her farm. Tell us what it is. We're gonna talk about this real fast.
I'll stick around for that. I love lavender. I'm pretending I have it right now. Gail, thank you. Thanks, Richardson's.
Wait, where's there we go. Oh, your stream is coming in faster than mine. By the way, if you guys have not met John from Richardson's, the dude is a riot. He's like, just go visit the shop, go buy flowers for somebody. Actually, he told me he's doing a flower subscription. I think it's a brilliant idea. Like,
that is a brilliant idea.
And then you can have flowers sent out like on a schedule. So that way, when you, this is what I'm inferring. Like, if I send my wife flowers, she's gonna be like, "What did you do?" Right? But if I have a subscription of flowers and they just show up like monthly at her office or wherever else, then I'm always in good graces, and there's no question as like, did I do something wrong? I think it's kind of.
My husband buys me flowers like once a month, and that would probably be even better for him, because then it would just be coming from one place and he doesn't have to go all over the different places he runs around to or wherever he goes.
No, and don't call those 1-800 numbers. Call the shops directly, because when you go through like FTD or something like that, the
flowers turn out like crap. You only make that mistake a couple of times before you realize it's just those places. It's just crap.
Well, plus those like the big companies, they get like a huge cut. So like a local business, they wind up paying for that service. So like if you just call
Lisa's Lavender is a farm in Jarrettsville. It's a new farm in
and her
Jarrettsville.
products
Yeah, I see it. They're in Richardson's.
Yeah.
Who knew? Now we do.
Now we know.
Lisa, I want to come visit. We need to chat. What you got?
Oh, we didn't even touch the town of WBEL-Air marijuana zoning and I have to touch that real fast because we have
Go ahead and touch it.
5 minutes. I'm going to touch it. Ready?
Touch
All right.
Go touch it.
So I'm going to give a little credit here to Mayor Paula Edding because she saw our post. She saw that it was getting a lot of attention, and she reached out to explain that they were going to review the policy that was proposed by the Board of Commissioners from the town. And there is a hearing. There's a public hearing on January 20th at Town Hall in Bel-Air. So if you care at all about marijuana zoning, if you care about alcohol restrictions, right now, Town of Bel-Air says you can't have a liquor establishment within 300 feet of a school. All right, that's fair. But the marijuana, the restrictions are tougher. It's 500 feet from a school, but only 100 feet from a residence. And I think that municipalities should have the right to make anything restricted. Like if a municipality, like a town or a city, like whether it be Aberdeen, Havre de Grace, Bel-Air, they say, well, we don't want a marijuana dispensary within 1,000 feet of a home. That's fair. I mean, I know we have our 420 crew out there and people that like their vitamins THC. Do what you want. But the town hall meeting for Bel-Air for zoning is January 20th at Town of Bel-Air. So if you want like sandwich shops to be able to serve a glass of wine like Savona does, or like other places want to come in, Boyd and Fulford's going to have a new place coming in. I'll let the new proprietors announce what that's going to be. We know we have Brookside Market that's coming in. You also have probably a restaurant and lounge coming in with the new apartment condos on Bond Street. There's a lot of things there that you all should be paying attention to make sure that Bel-Air has plenty of choices, right? When there's choices, there's competition, there's good prices, better food, better quality. So that's something that everybody should be paying attention to.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Well, now, Jackie, tell me something funny. Tell me something funny.
We forgot to. I didn't get to it yet, but all right.
Premature laughing.
That is so gong. I really have no idea why this is here, but this is going to be for every live now. It stays. It's staying in the newsroom.
I love it.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's about all we got right now. That's for
WBEL-Air TV News, live local fun making. This is Gio and
Jackie O.
Ciao for now.
Adios.